What is up, guys? Aaron here to showcase updated Magical Musketeer deck profile. I don't really have much time, so let's just get started. Starting off with 3 Caspar, 3 Kid, and 3 Doc. These ratios didn't change because they're pretty standard, so yeah. Next up for the level 4s is 3 Starfire. And new to the lineup is 1 Wild, 1 Calamity. These are just to allow for rank 4 plays. Other than that, you don't really have to run both of them. I'm just running both so that I have a higher chance to summon max by drawing into a Magical Musketeer, or so that I don't have to pray I don't banish my one of level 4 off of desires. Moving on to the spells, we got 3 Cross Dom. I cut Steady Hands because it's not very good, so there's that. Next up, the next 2 best cards in the deck are 3 Ties, 3 Desires. They both give you a +2 in Magical Musketeers, so that's pretty dumb. So you could get your plays through. I'm running 3 Instant Fusion and 3 Called by the Grave. I'll explain the Called by the Grave in a bit, but Instant Fusion has always been your pseudo Called by the Grave in this deck. But running even more hand trap removal or hand trap counterplay is pretty important because you need to resolve your effects. And the last 2 spells, Upstart Goblin and your Double or Nothing for the Utopia double play. Moving on to the traps, we got 3 Desperado and 3 Last Stand. Same ratio as last time. Nothing has changed this format, so you just run the same ratios. But the new card at 3 is Crooked Crown because it acts as a pseudo interruption if you manage to block an opponent's arrows, and you get more bodies on board so you don't lose to a kaiju. Next up, or that's it for the main deck. Next up is the extra deck, so triple instant fusion targets. These are the same as last time, except I just swapped this out for Dark Flare Dragon. This is effectively the same thing, so that's a non-issue. Rank 3 plays are Break Sword and Acid Golem. You could swap this out for Boral Sword. I just don't physically have one, so alas. Rank 4 plays, the only one that matters is Utopia Double, so you run these 2, and then you run this if you draw the Double or Nothing because you can't really deal with it. You can run Phantasma in this deck because it's a consistency card, but if you're going against table 500 decks that don't link summon, then it's effectively a brick, so I'm not running that in main. You can if you want, but yeah. 3 max. This is the main reason why to play the deck at all. Yeah, if this deck becomes a meta, you just hit, well, like, if your opponent's going first, it doesn't matter. But yeah, max is a plus whatever your opponent has. If they have 3 monsters, you search all 3 of your different named spells and traps. If they have 3 back row, you just special summon 4 monsters and OTK probably. You got Link Rebo. He's pretty good. Nightmare Package. You can run Unicorn. I don't have one, so I'm not running it, but you can run Unicorn. Since you have max now, you could just summon Phoenix for free and then draw a card off of it, so you're not negging. Decode Talker is the last card in the main deck, or in the extra deck, because again, this could be a unicorn, but the idea is to summon this once you've resolved your max and you have Phoenix on field. You link those two away to summon Decode and then use it to protect your Utopia from Effect Veiler or Impermanence. And then yeah. All in all, the deck does pretty well going second now. I wouldn't recommend running it as a go first deck because you can blind second, but against specific decks I do recommend going first. Against Guard Dragon variants, yeah, just pretty much Guard Dragon variants is the main bane of this deck, but other than that you can go against any deck going second as long as they have back row that you could just plus off with max. So yeah, if you want any combos or anything, I'll do that in a separate video. If this video gets 20 likes, I'll do the video, but other than that, side deck is completely optional because this format is going to be really undefined for the first few months until it settles in. For going second, I would just suggest running cards that help you break boards or prevent boards. So like hand traps, kaijus, Prankertops. Evenly matched is a interesting pick. It depends on the matchup, but it's a pretty good blowout if you want to run that. But other than that, that's the deck profile. Hope you guys like it. See you next time. Bye.